What is going on, guys? So today Boost Auto sent out some more parts, so let's get right into it. It's an interior mod. I mean, I guess last time we could say the last one was an interior mod as well. This one is a little special. Let's see here. There we go. Oh yeah, I was wrong. There's more. We got the wiring harness. Oh yeah, new magnet. Let's go. So as always, huge shout out to Boost Auto for hooking me up again. I wasn't thinking I was gonna do this, but I've been getting sick of this thing and all the wires, and I was like, I think it's time to upgrade. Okay, so if you haven't noticed already, I'm sure the only reason you clicked on this video is because why, but this is a wireless charger, so it'll go right where it is actually right now. Except I think, no, it goes that way. So it sits right here, and then you got the map, and pretty much like that. Obviously, it's not all the way down in, but yeah, so this thing is gonna be sweet because we get to ditch the wires. And that's obviously the whole point, but the hardest part is not actually wiring it up. Well, for me, it is going to be a little harder. So I have an extended cab, and I don't believe extended cabs have the rear ports. At least I don't. This is a 01. I don't know if they. I think this only goes up to 01 and 02 though. So I have a full center console. This is a fully loaded truck, but I don't have rear outlets, so it shouldn't be a big deal. You just can't. You're not gonna follow their instructions. What I think I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to plug into there. So it's gonna be a huge ordeal. Gotta pull this entire thing off, but at the same time, it's not gonna be that bad. You could just wire a new outlet, which I thought about doing. Just putting two back here, but it's gonna be a lot easier just to plug and play into those, I believe. So we're gonna start pulling those apart and do that. But again, this is not how you're supposed to do it. This is advertised as only for rear outlets. So yeah, so I'll start pulling this all apart. Should be all 7 millimeters. It was a little rusty, but should all be 7 millimeters. This will just pop right off, but I'll get right to it. Okay, so what an absolute mess I've been making in here, but pretty much see that one right there. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this one. I just unplugged it from the main one just because it's the easiest. I'm gonna plug that into there, and that into there. Okay, it's a little hard to see in here, but I just plugged that in right there. The middle one just, again, was the easiest. And you plug the one that originally goes in there into the black harness. And it hypes in, and I just threaded it down through. So now it's down here. Luckily they give you enough. And then I'll just run it up through here. What a mess I made. Pop this out, and then I'll drill some holes in here, and then we can install that. Okay, so now a couple of those out. I just pops right out. It might be a little stuck because stuff gets, dropped and stuff. There's gonna be 2 right here. You're gonna see a ton of little screws around this thing, and then here at the cup holder, you're not gonna break it. You put that down a little bit, and there's 2 back there. I already got those 2. I already got those, and then in here, there's 4 10 millimeters. So after you do that, this will just pop right out. Oh, that did not sound good. This will just pop right out. Put that back there. And now you have free range for... Oh, make sure you don't drop anything like that. Yes, I did. Now you're going to have free range for everything. So, I'd recommend just go watching their video if you already have the outlets back here, because this is for if you don't have the outlets. But pretty much you just run it here and whatever. But for us, we got tapped in here. Now it's all the way down through here. So now I have it down here. And now we just need to pull this out like that. Now I'm going to take this, and I can't do it one-handed, but we're pretty much just going to thread this up to here on the side of this vent, or air vent, yeah, airflow vent. We're going to thread it right through there. So again, I guess I could try it one-handed. Yeah, I guess we got it. So just thread that through there, like so. Pull that tight. Of course, you're not going to cooperate. All right. Pull that tight. I'll go through later and just tie this all out of the way. But that actually worked kind of good, because then if I ever need to get to the fuse, it's right there. So get that through. And then right here, I'm going to do the same thing. Thread that right through this console. Thread this all through. I'll leave it right here for now. Make sure it's still tight. Now I'm just going to pick up on this. I probably can't do this one-handed. I'm just going to pop this back in, super easy. So I'm going to pop that back in, and then thread it under this right here. And pretty much that's honestly probably the hardest part. And then we're just gonna tap into right into here. We'll tap a little hole, I think, and then we gotta drill the hole up top too and get that all situated, but get this threaded through first. Okay, so now got our hole drilled. I think they say it's a 1/2-inch hole. Got that drilled and pulled through. So now, again, so right now this is not secured in. I just put it in there so I could drill it. And anyway, now we're gonna put 4 screws here, get it where we want it. I just probably gotta pull that, but get it where we want it, and then just put 4 screws in. And obviously don't go to town torquing them down because it's plastic. It's pretty common sense. Just don't torque the heck out of them. I'm gonna start them with the screw gun and then finish them by hand. But then that'll pretty much be it. Other than just connecting this, I gotta drill one more hole. Like I said, in there, so that this can go into here. But I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so just like that, pretty much all hooked up. So I'm just clean. So I'm gonna vacuum this all out. I gotta clean it. I don't even know what's in here. But get that, go down to here. And obviously you're not gonna want that. Actually, that works out perfect because just gonna go back and forth. So that's amazing, actually. So I just drilled into here, which kind of looked like a place you could, yeah, it's like it's what it was meant for. But this goes down to here. I just have it cupped into here. I never use this, so I could care less if there's a wire sticking down through it. Let's go down to here. I mean, you could have drilled it down further. I just didn't because I felt this was more handy. But yeah, I mean, if you drill the hole big enough, it actually just goes, oh, something's in your way, sorry. So it just goes right down with it. So that's actually pretty cool. So you go, pick it up, it's gonna have that little wire, pick it down. So that's pretty sweet. And then this is all tacked down. Oh, look, it's even on. So it's on right now. So yeah, so you got all this tacked down. Like I said, don't go to town with this because you will strip it. And then we're gonna take our mat and then the designated little grooves and slap that right on. So there's one, there's a press them in. Just like that, they're all in. So this is actually pretty slick. Yeah, that looks very nice. Very nice. And I even got, I like this design a little more than the later design. So 03 and up, I think it is. Or 04 and up, not really sure. But I like this design more because it's got like the actual spot for the your phone. So it's not going to go all over the place when you're driving. So I think that's really cool. You don't have a choice, so it depends. I mean, if you have an 01, 02, then you have this. If you have I think it's 02 and up, you'll have the other one. It's just open. It looks, in my opinion, better, but function-wise, I feel like this is better because your phone's not going to go everywhere. So I'll go get a phone. We can see if it actually works. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't. But, and then all this excess, I'm just going to pull off to the side. So yeah, so pretty much if you want to do this and you don't have rear cigarette lighters or whatever, you're just going to go to town on this bottom tray that I don't know why is even there. And then you're going to tap into your, again, this one was the easiest. You can tap into this one if you can get that one out, but you got that bracket. And then this one would be the easiest as well, but I figured I'll just go in the middle. So, and this will still work. I'll show you. This will still work. You still have power there. It's pretty much a T, so you're connecting into it and then pulling another wire through. And my fuse is right here, so that actually worked amazing. Like I said, I'll tuck that up over, but it's gonna be great to have it right there. So if I ever blow that, it's right there. So I'm digging down into here. And then these wires you shouldn't have. I have it because it's a high idle switch. And I just put these off to the side for my heat controls. Just pop that, obviously put the wires back on, pop that back in, but it's not too hard. I guess this just pops out. You gotta put it in gear, put the steering wheel down, put it in gear, and pop that right off. And then you just gotta pop that off the 2 7mm. And that's pretty much it, other than, like I showed you the wiring. But like I said, I'll go get a phone. Okay, so I have an old phone. So here we go. Look at that. And it charges pretty quick, actually. So I found out the options. So yeah, if you can play around with it. You hold it, change it back to the red light. When you throw it on, it changes to Oops. Throw it on. It'll change to the blue light when it's charging. Then when it's done charging, change back to the white. Or you can do that, and then it'll only have a light when it's oh, there's no light. Oops, doesn't like the phone. I don't know what I do. And it'll only have a blue light. Then you take it off and it won't have a light at all. So I prefer that mode. It actually looks very, very nice. Whether you get it for just the charger or you get it just because it's a nice update for this. Grooves are really nice. Actually hold things this time. This is all back together. Everything's hidden. Very nice, very sleek, and there's that. I mean, if that really bothers you, then I guess don't get it. But it's you're not. I mean, this is usually a mess anyway, so why? It's not supposed to look nice. But I can live with it. I'm sure not everybody can, but I think that looks great. Very, very satisfied. If we pull this out, I guess I can't, but pull that out. Everything's hidden down there. I did end up tapping into this. This video isn't about that, so I'm not going to bore you, but I ended up putting an outlet out in the back. So now anybody sitting in the back also has outlet. So, yep. Not too bad. Very, very nice design. And honestly, not that hard to install, whether you do it the way that you're supposed to, or you just tap into one of these ones up here. So, when I actually was looking at it, I didn't know if it was able to use it, being I didn't have rear outlets. And then I figured, like, either way, even if it's not plug and play, I can probably make it work. Because I didn't know that it was for rear outlets only, but that's just what they advertise. Don't be discouraged if you have an extended cab like me and don't have a rear outlet or anything like that. It's long enough, you can just tap into there. It is a little bit bigger of a pain. It's not just, unbolt some things. You do have to cut that little end plate down here that's just under this. It does not serve any purpose from what I see. It's just there. So yeah, just cut that out a little bit so you can access into here. I don't know how you would go about getting into here other than doing that, other than taking legit everything out, which I didn't feel like doing. So that's just me. So whatever you prefer. But again, huge shout out to Boost Auto. As always, go follow them. But actually, it would look pretty good. Got the key fob and charging mat. That's pretty slick. Not gonna lie. I'll catch you guys in the next one.